takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Scanning the field, it's Santos. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. This time, a completion. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's complete. Looks like LSU has the first down. Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against him.
Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Incompletion makes it second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the grab. It's Hunter. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the move now. The quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Handoff heading left. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second and goal for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back, it's Santos. Pressure is coming. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter when the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a 1st down.
The Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback keeps it here. As the 1st down is still going. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
When we think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball, a lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Santos. Bringing pressure, and it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
I mean, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Touchdown, Baylor. They couldn't stop him there.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
BAT makes it an 8-point game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. The DB's backing off from the line now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Timeout, LSU.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, LSU. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball is even thrown.
And he runs it into the end zone, and those 2 points will tie the football game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. handoff from the shotgun. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Bears will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the run here, lets it go. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Gain of 14. And that's good enough for a first down.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Trying to find some room against Hunter. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's second down here. He's looking to throw. And it's caught. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Complete to the wideout. Gain of 20. And a first down for the offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
There's the handoff. Fights off a defender. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Santos. Caught for the completion. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Can he get there on the ground? Tackle, but first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Bears with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's an out route, the catch made, and they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Santos. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Deep shot toward the end zone. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And the Bears will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. On the move now. Extending the play now. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Here comes a handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. now the 11th play on this long drive. Play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. There was no receiver in the area, and looks like it'll be an intentional grounding call. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Dropping back, it's Santos. Trying for a touchdown here. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They were across the 50, set up with a 1st down. Oh, and he dropped that one. A great chance at his 2nd interception of the game.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a 2nd play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Brings up 4th down.
And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a 1st down. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. It's a short completion of the tight end. No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
What a weapon this quarterback is. He can throw the football. We know he can run. But with this kind of speed, he doesn't just take off. He can pick up big chunks of yards like this here.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Looks right for a quick completion. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. That's certainly part of calling an RPO. If everyone's not on the same page, you get an eager lineman who too far downfield. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Same tailback, another carry. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
That's another good run for him. But what else is new? That ought to put him right at 150 yards for the game. He has really made his presence felt today.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. To the air, it's Santos. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Rolling the dice a bit. Up 1 possession and going for it on 4th down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a 1st down, and now this one could be over.
Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
So 8 plays into this drive now. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bears. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, as a defense, he'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running.
He's in the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, LSU. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
Well, the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. The Bears will have 1st and 10 here. Leaning on the run game here. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Press coverage now from the secondary. From the shotgun, drops back. Touchdown, Tigers. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now They got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And the quarterback will take a knee. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.